Okay, here's a video of all of the 9-volt power functions and then Mindstorms stuff that I have. So I made a list. Let's go down the list. There's 13 regular power function remotes, 2 speed control remotes, 29 medium motors, 13 large motors, 3 servo motors, 25 unmodified extra large motors, 10 modified extra large motors, the M denoting modified, where I took out one stage of gear reduction, so they spin 6 times faster with 1/6 of the torque, and then 2 extra large motors marked as F for fast, where I removed or modified both stages of gear reduction so they spin at the speed of the motor on the inside. I can't really attest to the durability of these, but the medium motors seem to be fairly durable. The modification idea I got from another LEGO user a couple years ago. Okay, I have 4 buggy motors, which are all tested and working. They're in individual bags just to protect them because they're kind of expensive. I have one of the RC units, but I don't have the antenna or the remote, and I've never tested it. It looks like it works, but I've never tested it, so I really don't know. I have 9 short power function extension wires, either 12 or 13 long ones. I tried to count them in the bag. I don't want to take them out and recount, but it's 12 or 13. 7 power functions lights, 12 power function switches, and these are all the switches that have the polarity reverser on them. The new ones don't. Receivers. I have 5 of the version 1 receivers and 9 of the version 2. Let's see. Moving on to other 9-volt stuff. I have 1 9-volt train motor, which I just tested, and it's working. 3 of the old... I don't know the names of all these motors. These are not geared down. This one motor has a clutch inside it. I think that was in a set for kids stuff. And I don't know which version of this motor these 3 are, but it's the geared down one. 2 9-volt battery packs, so let's take a 9-volt battery. And then I think it's 14 of the old 9-volt extension wires of various lengths, and then one of them has a servo lead on the other end. It was modified. Okay, moving on to Mindstorm stuff. I have 2 EV3 bricks. One I purchased new. The other one I purchased off Bricklink, and I tested that one and it works. 6 power functions. Wait, I forgot what the medium motors, large. I forgot what they call them, but you know what they are. 4 of the large or extra large motors. Again, I forgot what they're called. 8 of the old NXT motors. I bought these when these were on clearance after LEGO discontinued the NXT. An NXT ultrasonic sensor, sound sensor, touch sensor, 2 EV3 remotes, 2 EV3 IR sensors, 1 EV3 ultrasonic, 2 gyro sensors, 2 touch, 2 color, and then the amount of cables that you would receive in 2 EV3 home kits, probably plus another cable or 2. So I think that's it. Oh, no, there's one more thing. I forgot the battery packs. How many are there? 15. I've got it written down. 15 9-volt battery packs. Here, let me bring this into the light. They're all the, I guess I'd say the original version. The newest version doesn't have the resettable fuse. None of these are that version. I have 2 AAA battery packs. Both are new and unused. And then I have 6 packs where I, heavily modified. I took an 8-cell AA holder and soldered it onto the pack, and also soldered off the resettable fuse. So these packs can produce substantially more amps and volts, but they're obviously not LEGO code. But it's good if you're just messing around on the bench and you don't want to power your motors on 7.2 volts. So I think that's it. Oh, yeah, there are two more bins. Two more bins of just the leftover gears from the XL motors. I don't really know why I've kept them. I have one more top from a battery pack. It's the electronics, they work. It's just the top. And then a few of the conductive plates that were used with the old 9-volt system. I think, what is this, an RXT light sensor, an RXT touch sensor. Oh yeah, this is kind of neat. This is the fiber optic unit that comes out of the space shuttle. This is, I think this part's famous because, oh, this is the part that LEGO was losing so much money on when they made it or something. I tested it and it works. And I don't remember what this came out of. I mean, it's just leftovers. It was some kind of pseudo-programmable proprietary electronic thing, but it was broken. But the motor works, but there's no way to connect it to anything other than the axle hole. I don't know if that'll see any use. Oh yeah, and always one more thing. I have 3 of the proprietary motor blocks. There's an output, and I think there's one other output somewhere. I've forgotten. Maybe it's just the 2. I really can't remember. But these came from some weird electronic precursor to Bionicle, something or other. I used to know, I forgot. I have 2 remotes, 3 motors, they all work. They're not really worth that much. These actually, I might get rid of these. I haven't really decided. So, okay. That's all the electronics. Yep. All the power function stuff, 9-volt, and all the EV3 stuff.